So in these videos, we're going to go through some of the likely MMI stations that can come up and the prompts that you will get with that. And we'll give some example answers and advise on how to approach each question. The best thing with these videos is not to try and memorize the specific response to these questions, but to try and think about the framework that we use when answering them. So generally speaking, with the ethics questions, we want to use the same ethical frameworks that we applied in our previous videos and apply those into the MMI stations that we have here. In the role-playing stations, those are a little bit different, but sometimes you get the difficult colleagues questions that we mentioned earlier. Quite often there are ethical questions that come into those as well. Communication stations, so sometimes you get alternative, different ways of trying to communicate, so not just in a clinical context, but in different ways, and you're asked to communicate a non-medical concept. With the insight into medicine questions, those tend to cover the standard sort of core qualities of a doctor and what you learn from your work experience, etc., etc. And data interpretation will involve some of the academic science questions that we mentioned earlier, potentially, but again, we'll go through how to answer those questions effectively.